Right now, in the next 30 seconds, your brain will be manipulated at least 3 times. Not by some shadowy government program. Not by science fiction technology. By the supermarket that positioned the bread at the back. By the app that made the notification red. By the price tag that ends in 0.99. These aren't coincidences. They are deliberate psychological weapons, engineered by scientists, refined by billion-dollar companies, and aimed directly at your subconscious. And the worst part? They work best on people who think they're too smart to fall for them. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on 7 psychological tricks being used on you every single day. By the end of this video, you will never look at an advert, a menu, or your phone the same way again. Let's go. Trick number 1, the scarcity illusion, 130 visual, Amazon only 3 left in stock screenshot, Booking.com 10 people viewing. Here's a question. Have you ever bought something faster than you intended to because you saw the words only 2 left in stock? That's not a coincidence. That's scarcity bias, one of the oldest psychological tricks in existence. In the 1970s, psychologist Stephen Wirtschel ran a study where he gave people identical biscuits from 2 jars. One jar had 10 biscuits. One jar had 2. The biscuits were rated as significantly more desirable from the jar with only 2, even though they were completely identical. Our brains are wired to want things that are rare. It's an evolutionary trait, scarce resources meant survival. But today, companies manufacture scarcity out of nothing. Only 3 rooms left at this price. There were 47 rooms yesterday. There are still 47 rooms today. 10 people are looking at this right now. That number is often randomly generated. Limited time offer. The offer will be back next week. Pause. The trick works because your brain treats artificial scarcity exactly like real scarcity. The anxiety is real. The rush is real. The decision is often one you regret later. Awareness is your defense. Ask yourself, would I want this if there were 1,000 in stock? If the answer is no, walk away. Trick number 2, color psychology, 3 o'clock visual, McDonald's red/yellow logo, Facebook blue, Whole Foods green. Quick experiment. What's the first emotion you feel when I say the word red? Urgency. Danger. Hunger. What about blue? Trust. Calm. Safety. This isn't a coincidence, these associations are hardwired into your brain, and every major brand on earth knows it. Research from the University of Winnipeg found that up to 90% of an initial judgment about a product is based on color alone. 90%. McDonald's uses red to stimulate appetite and yellow to trigger feelings of happiness. Facebook uses blue because Mark Zuckerberg is red-green colorblind, but also because blue psychologically signals trustworthiness, which is exactly what a platform that stores your personal data needs you to feel. Supermarkets use warm oranges and reds near the bakery section because those colors literally stimulate hunger responses. They use greens in the health food aisle to create a feeling of naturalness and virtue. Pause. Studies from the University of Southern California found that simply changing a call to action button from green to yellow increased conversion rates by 14.5%. Not a new product. Not a lower price. Just a color. Next time you walk into a shop or open an app, look at the colors. Ask yourself, how is this making me feel, and is that feeling manufactured? Trick number 3, social proof manipulation, 430 visual, Amazon reviews, TripAdvisor rankings, YouTube subscriber counts. Humans are social animals. We survived for hundreds of thousands of years by following the group. So when your brain doesn't know what to do, it looks around and does what everyone else is doing. Brands know this. It's called social proof, and it's used everywhere. Research shows that 93% of consumers say online reviews directly influenced their purchase decision. 93%. But here's what they don't tell you. Review platforms are gamed. Amazon has had widespread issues with fake reviews. Hotels pay for positive TripAdvisor scores. Brands send free products to generate 5-star reviews. There are entire companies, entire businesses, that exist solely to manufacture social proof. And it goes deeper than reviews. The Instagram accounts with millions of followers showing you a supplement that changed their life are paid. The bestseller label on a book doesn't mean it's the best book, it means the publisher gamed a chart for 1 week. Even YouTube does this. A video with 2 million views feels more credible than one with 200. So creators buy views. So platforms show popular content over accurate content. Pause the defense. Ask, why does this product have these reviews? Who benefited from writing them? And when was the last time a brand paid someone to say something negative? Trick number 4, dark patterns in apps, 6 o'clock visual, cookie consent screens, subscription cancellation flows, notification permission pop-ups. This one might make you angry. Good. Dark patterns are user interface designs specifically engineered to trick you into doing something you didn't intend to do. You've experienced them. You try to cancel a subscription, and the cancel button is gray and tiny while the keep my subscription button is large and bright. You sign up for a free trial and the checkbox to opt out of marketing emails is already ticked. You try to delete your account and the website makes you email a specific address that doesn't reply. These aren't accidents. These are the result of A/B testing, companies literally running experiments on millions of users to find the exact button placement, color, and wording that causes the most confusion. Harry Brignall, the UX researcher who coined the term dark patterns in 2010, identified 12 distinct categories of manipulation. They include misdirection, confirm shaming, that's when the no thanks button says something like no thanks, I hate saving money, and hidden costs that only appear at checkout. The European Union is now fining companies for dark patterns under GDPR. Amazon was fined €25 million in France. Meta has faced multiple investigations. Pause. The trick works because you're distracted, you're tired, and your cognitive load is already high. Your awareness is the only protection. Slow down. Read before you click. Trick number 5, price anchoring, 745 visual, cinema popcorn sizes, The Economist pricing, crossed out prices in shops. You walk into a cinema. Small popcorn, £3. Medium, £4.50. Large, £5. Almost everyone buys the large. Because compared to the medium, it's a steal. Right? But here's the thing. If they only offered small and large, you'd probably buy small. The medium exists for one reason only, to make the large seem like good value. It's called the decoy effect, a form of price anchoring. The anchor is the first number you see. That number sets your psychological reference point for everything that follows. This is why luxury brands put their most expensive item at the top of the menu. This is why estate agents show you the overpriced house first. This is why software companies offer a pro plan at £99 per month, so the £29 per month plan feels like a bargain. Dan Ariely, one of the world's leading behavioral economists, demonstrated this brilliantly with The Economist magazine. They offered 3 subscription options: digital only for $59, print only for $125, or print and digital for $125. When they removed the print-only option, sales of the combined package dropped by 68%. Nobody was buying the print-only option. It was there to make the combined package look like a deal. Pause before you buy anything, ask, what is this price anchored against, and who put that anchor there? Trick number 6, FOMO engineering, 9:15 visual, Snapchat streaks, Instagram stories disappearing, flash sale countdown timers. FOMO, fear of missing out, is not a modern phenomenon. But modern technology has turned it into a precision. They found that the feeling of missing out correlates with lower mood, lower life satisfaction, and higher social media use, which then generates more FOMO. It's a loop. A designed loop. Snapchat streaks are pure FOMO engineering. You haven't opened the app in 2 days. You'll lose your 200-day streak. Your brain perceives that loss as genuinely painful, because of loss aversion, which we'll cover in a moment. So you open the app. You see ads. They win. Instagram stories disappear after 24 hours, not because it makes for better content, but because disappearing content creates urgency. You have to check now. You can't catch up later. The anxiety is monetized. Flash sales. Countdown timers. Offer ends at midnight. These all exploit the same mechanism, artificial time pressure that bypasses your rational thinking and triggers your survival instinct to act now. Pause. The antidote is simple but hard: delay. Give yourself 24 hours before any purchase driven by urgency. In almost every case, the urgency was manufactured and the deal will still be there tomorrow. Trick number 7, loss aversion, 10:30 visual, insurance adverts. Don't miss out promotional emails. Gambling. We've saved the most powerful for last. In the 1970s, psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky discovered something that shook the world of economics to its core. They found that the pain of losing something is approximately twice as powerful as the pleasure of gaining the same thing. Think about that. Losing £50 hurts roughly twice as much as winning £50 feels good. This is loss aversion, and every single sophisticated marketing campaign on earth uses it. Save £20 is less effective than don't lose £20. Get a free month is less effective than don't miss your free month. Buy travel insurance is less effective than what happens to your family if you don't have travel insurance. The insurance industry is built almost entirely on loss aversion. So is the gambling industry. Near misses on slot machines activate loss aversion to keep you playing. So is the fitness industry. You're losing muscle every day you don't train. Research from Flaunt Digital suggests the pain of a loss is almost twice as strong as the reward from a gain. And once you know this, you start to see it everywhere. Pause. You are not irrational for feeling loss aversion. It's biology. But awareness gives you a fraction of a second to ask, am I doing this because I genuinely want it, or because I'm afraid of losing something that was never really mine? Outro and AMP, CTA, 12 o'clock 7 tricks. Used on you every day. By the people who study human psychology so they can sell you things. But here's the thing I want to leave you with. This knowledge doesn't make you immune. These tricks work even when you know they're happening, because they're not exploiting your stupidity, they're exploiting your biology. What it does give you is a moment. A half-second pause between stimulus and response. And in that half-second, you get to choose. That's what Smart Living Hub is about. Not fear. Not paranoia. Just knowledge. Because the more clearly you see the world, the better decisions you make in it. If this video changed how you see something, share it with one person who needs to see it. And subscribe, because we have a lot more of this coming.